Fort Mackinac was built in 1780 by the British to control the Straits of Mackinac. They would not relinquish control of the fort until 1796, 20 years after America had declared their independence from Britain. The British came back in the War of 1812 and recaptured the fort without a shot being fired. The Americans attempted to take the fort back 2 years later unsuccessfully, but would reoccupy the fort in 1815 after the war had ceased. The fort was closed by Congress in 1895 and has been part of the Mackinac State Park ever since. There's 14 historic buildings on the site, most of which have unexplained happenings. There's a guardhouse with cold spots even on warm days. There's a hospital where phantom limbs show up in pictures. Motion sensors have been tripped after the fort has closed, and furniture sometimes gets moved. Sometimes lights are seen inside the fort at night when nobody's in the fort. And of course soldiers have been seen walking around the fort, and on occasion a lonely fife can be heard playing in the distance. Okay guys, we're now on the site of the battlefield, War of 1812. Battle fought right here from the British on one side. The area up on high on the hill where we're standing right now is where the British were, and the Americans were coming in from the base of the hill down there. And 13 American soldiers lost their lives and are buried out there in the field, it's said. I don't think anybody died on the British side. 50 Americans were wounded. There was like 300 something British, or 200 something, and 300 of the British allies, the Native American allies, fighting for the British, and the Americans were down there in the field. This was a lot more open space, even more so than it is now, and they were coming up to try to capture the fort again this way, and they didn't. they got beat, and 13 of them died. And supposedly there are tales of ghost soldiers on this field and in the golf club area. I think people have seen stuff there as well. So you can tell why they lost the battle. I mean, there's this whole ridge. They're way up high on a hill up here, and it's all down there. So British definitely had the high ground here. But anyways, supposedly you can see soldiers walking around here at night. Haunted, sacred battlefield grounds from the War of 1812 on this island. It's also a beautiful golf course. So if you don't mind golfing with some ghosties. Alright gang, we're now leaving the golf club. Heading on down British Landing Trail here some more. Here we go. camera away. Alrighty, we're off again. Big